Google just launched a new phone, but the most important product inside it is not the camera, the screen, or even the chip. It is Gemini. The Pixel 11 arrives with better cameras, brighter displays, faster charging, and Google's new Tensor G6 processor. The regular Pixel 11 starts at 256 gigabytes of storage, while the Pro models add features like a display that reaches up to 3,600 nits and zoom that can reach 120 times. But look past the hardware, and Google's real strategy becomes much more interesting. The Pixel 11 was designed around what Google calls Gemini intelligence. Instead of waiting for you to open an AI chatbot and type a question, Google wants AI to become part of the phone itself. That means helping organize your calendar, handling certain tasks, translating conversations, understanding what is on your screen, assisting with photos, and giving you more proactive help during the day. This is a major shift in what a smartphone is supposed to be. For years, phone companies competed over cameras, screen size, battery life, and processor speed. Those upgrades still matter, but they are getting harder for normal users to notice every year. AI gives Google a new battlefield. The Tensor G6 chip is important because Google designed it to run its newest Gemini Nano model directly on the device. Google says the chip has 50% more TPU computing power than the previous generation, with some on-device AI tasks running up to 3.5 times faster while using less energy. That matters because an AI phone cannot feel intelligent if every small request has to travel to a data center and wait for an answer. Some tasks can happen locally. More demanding ones can use Google's cloud. Together, the phone becomes a doorway into Google's entire AI system, and that doorway has a business model attached to it. Google is currently bundling 6 months of Google AI Pro with Pixel 11 Pro purchases in the United States. The advertised value is $119. That is not just a bonus. It introduces phone buyers to a paid AI subscription while they are already entering the Pixel ecosystem. Think about the chain. You buy the phone. Gemini helps with daily tasks. Your photos live in Google Photos. Your files may be in Drive. Your schedule is in Calendar. Your email is in Gmail. Your videos are on YouTube. If AI becomes the layer connecting all of those services, switching phones later becomes a much bigger decision than moving your contacts and photos. This is where the Pixel becomes strategically valuable, even if Google never sells as many phones as Apple or Samsung. Google does not need Pixel to dominate the entire smartphone market for the device to matter. Pixel can act as the showcase for what Android looks like when Google's newest AI features, hardware, software, and cloud services are designed together. It is the same reason Apple controls both the iPhone and iOS. Owning the hardware gives a company a place to introduce features exactly the way it wants. But there is a catch. The more useful an AI assistant becomes, the more access it may need to your personal digital life. Calendar events, messages, photos, location context, preferences, and daily habits can make an assistant dramatically more helpful. They also make privacy, permissions, and trust much more important. Google now has to convince people that a phone which knows more about them is worth the trade-off. And competition is moving fast. Apple, Samsung, OpenAI, Anthropic, and other companies are all trying to make AI more useful outside a simple chat window. The winner may not be the company with the smartest model on a benchmark. It may be the company that puts AI in front of people at the exact moment they need it. That is why the Pixel 11 matters. It is not simply Google's latest attempt to sell another Android phone. It is a test of a much bigger idea. What happens when the smartphone stops being a collection of apps you operate and starts becoming an assistant that operates across those apps for you? If that works, The next smartphone war will not be about who has the best camera. It will be about who controls the AI that runs your digital life.